back again. Interesting pitch right on, and let's go with the third elevator pitch of this global entrepreneurship competition. As we know and as we mentioned before, 23 great startup companies from all over the world are competing today in order to get this prize for the global entrepreneurship competition. At 8 p.m. we will know the results. Now we're going to get 6 more business opportunities, all of them from biotech, IT, electronics, and healthcare. As you know, it will be 3 minutes presentation, and after those presentations will be 10 more minutes of questions and answers from our jury. I think all of them are there. Hello. So let's start. Let's start with the first company, Jom Cosmetics. Hello, how are you? So if you want to present over there, yeah, you have 3 minutes, and good luck.
Good afternoon. My name is Johanna Moridi. I'm from Cape Town, South Africa. I'm a founder and the CEO of Jom Cosmetics. Jom is a manufacturer of natural ethnic hair care product, skincare, and color cosmetics. For the majority of my life, I was frustrated about my hair that was damaged from using chemical relaxers that contained an active ingredient called sodium hydroxide that changes the structure of the hair, causing hair loss and damages the scalp. I then had a dream to create a chemical-free product that will restore the beauty of ethnic hair, making it soft and manageable without the use of chemical relaxers. That's why I created Jom Ethnic Hair Care products. I started manufacturing the products from the kitchen, and today we have a comprehensive product that is tested, proven, and distributed across South Africa via chain retailers. The aim was to offer a product that is natural, that can be retailed at major retail stores, and as well making it accessible and affordable to the mass market. Within a black market consumer, there is a growing trend towards natural products. Research shows us that in ethnic spend per year, it's around 38 billion US dollars. And only a limited but a significantly growing amount of this spend is going towards natural product, since natural products are still marketed at high price. In Africa alone, we have 900 million Africans, a market that is largely untapped when it comes to natural product. Natural ethnic products currently they are offered online as well as specialized shops and also upmarket salons. The products that are available to the mass market, they are normally synthetically based and chemically based, which have after effects on the users. Our natural products they are still unaffordable and accessible. Jom targets the mass market, and at the same time, we have managed to penetrate the market in South Africa, and we are aiming to to grow across Africa as a whole and then expand to our market. What we are looking for investment partner in terms of assisting in growing our facilities, and as well as a mentor to mentor us to cater for the...
Sure. 3 minutes over. Thanks for your time. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go for second company. Business proposition is MotherApp Limited. Hello, how are you? Good. So, good luck in 3 minutes.
Hi, I'm one of the early guys from Google. Actually, I joined Google like 10 years ago, and one of my projects became one of the early patents of Google. And now I start the MotherApp like 2 years ago. And so before I start, I actually want to make a bet with the 10 rules that I have, that 99% of you or your company have a website, but less than 1% of you or your company have mobile apps. So what's going on? I mean, mobile is supposed to be the next big thing, and mobile is supposed to be bigger than the web in 5 years. It turns out that one of the biggest problems in the mobile space is creating the apps itself. It's crazy. Like there are 5 platforms: iPhone, Android, BlackBerry, Windows Mobile, and Nokia. To create a simple map like that, for the iPhone, you have to use Objective-C, a language. For the Android, you have to use another language for the Java. It's crazy. So now the secret sauce of the MotherApp is you can create exactly the same thing using 10.9 of HTML. It is very simple. So let's say you want to create, let's do a comparison. Let's say you want to create apps on iPhone, Android, and BlackBerries. In the old approach, you have to find 3 different teams. You have to spend almost 90K US, and you have to spend a long time. With the MotherApp, you can actually use the existing web developers. It is going to be 15 times cheaper and 10 times faster. We already have more than 300 apps on 5 app stores. And this is one, TED Mobile. So TED is a very famous conference in the US, and we build the apps on iPhone, Androids, and BlackBerries. And naturally, the Android apps is one of the 40 apps that is featured on the Android market. OpenRise is very famous in Hong Kong, and this is actually the top apps, #1 apps in Hong Kong for more than 2 months. They built this app using MotherApp in only 2 weeks, and they don't even have a Mac in their office. Okay. So I know that doing cross-platform stuff is not new. Actually, there are lots of attempts earlier, and this is actually one of the holy grail of the computer industry. But we have a fundamentally different approach. Like all the previous approach, like Java, for example, they're very platform-centric. They want to replace all the other platforms with their platform. But we are not platform-centric. We are actually consumer-centric. We are concentrated on you, because I know that you don't want Java apps on your iPhone. You want iPhone apps on your iPhone, Android apps on your Android, and we give you exactly that. And also, we are not replacing all the other SDK. We're actually leveraging all the other platforms. So it's kind of like Google. Before Google, there are lots of search engine, but Google is really search engine done right. And we know that there are lots of attempts earlier in doing these difficult problems. But I believe MotherApp is really cross-platform done right. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Give us a vote.
Thank you. Thanks for your time. I'd like to talk about the Global Nominating Committee. As you know, this consists of representatives of the main entrepreneurial centers, such as business schools, incubators, and technological parks, universities, and angel investor networks from different world regions. And it is chaired by Professor Jerome Engel from the University of California at Berkeley. Okay, so time for you. Thanks. NEG Networks Technologies, 3 minutes. Good luck.
Okay, thank you. Hello, Spain. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm from China. I'm Stephen Go from China. I'm the CEO and the co-founder of NTalker. In China, there is a big problem. There is a big headache to users, to publishers, to developers. There is no unified technical and social platform open to users and developers. So NTalker is going to solve that problem. That's our mission. Okay, NTalker actually is a web-based instant message with chat, video, audio, collaboration, and also friends feed. That's NTalker. To publisher, it's going to increase the engagement, inter-user interaction. To developer, this one access to the whole online user relationship. To user, it's a one access to manage their online relationship. So that's NTalker. Once we have NTalker, we have a second product, NTalkBar. NTalkBar is we call it a unified technical platform to developers, to users, to publishers. If you are a developer, you need to work with different publishers. They have different technical APIs. So that's a big headache for you. High technical porting cost, high transaction cost, low scalability. So NTalker is a bar sitting on every page of NTalk networks. So we are going to use this is a library of applications to the publisher. It's a library of applications to user, and it's one unified technical platform to developers. That's NTalker. NTalk toolbars. Then we will have a lot of cool applications here. We are going to release NTalk bars by the end of this month. Okay? So next, we are going to have NTalk Data. So NTalk Data actually is a data service we're going to provide to the whole industry. We collect, analyze reporting data to the developers, to the publishers, and also to the online ads agency. So far, we already have 2 million users every day, login users every day, with 27% active rate. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for your time. Thank you very much. Yeah, to the next one. Let's go for the fourth proposition. Nordic Sonar, electronic sector. Is it because of the Sonar festival, or?
Yes.
Sure, sort of. Okay.
It means dream also in Spanish.
Oh, that's good. Okay, thank you.
Nordic dream.
3 minutes. Go ahead, please. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Arno Rannaste, and I'm CEO of Nordic Sonar. Did you know that even 100 years after Titanic went down, the ship captains cannot see what's happening under the water in the front of the ship? Because of this problem, actually, more than 60% of current tanker accidents are caused either by collision or by grounding. The average grounding cost or grounding accident cost for the ship owner is around 1 million euros when it's not involving any environmental impact. And we have basically the solution to avoid this kind of problem. We have created a sonar prototype that shows great underwater images at a very fast speed of 20 knots. We are outcompeting our competitors mainly on the imaging aspects and on the speed factor. The competitors are having the matching products only with 7 knot speed and with much worse image quality. Our company has the team of 9 employees and combined 50 years of experience in radar and sonar technology in a signal processing. And we are financially backed currently by ex-Skype founders who have invested in our company in 1 million euro. We are in a game-changing business with a potential total market share of 6 billion euros of sonar sales for the big ships longer than 100 meters. And we are looking here bridge funding of €250,000 euros, which our current investor has promised to back with another €250,000 euro. With that money, we are going to run the trial tests with 3 pilot clients who have lined up already, and we are going to raise A-series money for the 4 million euros for the international sales of our product. Thank you.
Thanks for your time. Thank you very much. You can pass it to the next one. Thank you. Let's go for the fifth proposition. It's Orpheus Medical from healthcare sector. Hello. So all yours, 3 minutes.
Hello, my name is Bart Wojnowski from Orpheus Medical, and I'm going to talk to you about an unpleasant medical problem that's extremely common, and that's hemorrhoids. Hemorrhoids are pathologically enlarged vascular tissues or blood-filled sacs in the anal canal that can lead to debilitating symptoms such as chronic bleeding, protrusion of tissue, and excruciating pain. In the US alone, there are 1 million patients that are treated for hemorrhoids every year at a total cost of $1.5 billion. the market opportunity for our device is in the range of 550 to 800 million. And please keep in mind, 90% of hemorrhoid sufferers live outside of the US. Unfortunately, the most common treatments are either extremely painful or just ineffective. Hemorrhoidectomy, for example, causes patients to miss an average of 11 days from work because the postoperative pain is so severe. Rubber band ligation, while somewhat less painful, requires 3 to 5 separate treatment sessions and has a recurrence rate of over 40%. So hemorrhoids are essentially blood-filled sacs, with the blood being supplied exclusively by terminal branches of the hemorrhoidal arteries. These arteries are just millimeters below the mucosal surface in the rectum. Our device automates a proven operation called hemorrhoidal artery ligation, which achieves excellent results by hand suturing these arteries shut. By automating this old surgery, our device allows for a procedure that is less invasive, is painless, and costless. Our value proposition is a pain-free treatment for hemorrhoids that can be performed in a single office visit outside of the operating room. And we have prototyped our device and successfully tested it in several animal experiments. A formal market survey has shown that physicians are extremely positive about our technology, and more importantly, we have a well-rounded team of experienced physicians, engineers, and executives. Also, industry experts have helped us de-risk our IP, regulatory, and reimbursement strategies. And with your help in raising seed funding, we'd like to achieve first in man study and bring this technology closer to market. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your time. Interesting. Okay, so sixth and last from this third round is PeerTransfer, internet sector.
Thank you.
Minutes, gracias.
Yeah, thank you very much. Hi, I'm Iker Mercade. I'm the founder of PeerTransfer. First, I'd like to have a show of hands. So, how many of you have suffered when transferring money internationally with your bank account, with your bank? High fees, bad exchange rates, maybe they lost your money, have to go to the branch. Okay, me too. So we're going to help all of you. Let's see. So first I want to tell you two stories. So I want you to meet John. John is an international student in the US. He's originally from the UK. He's now figuring out how to pay his tuition to do his MBA. And I want you to meet Nancy, who has been just promoted and sent to London. She lives right now in California, and she's figuring out how to pay her rent there. So both of them are going to pay probably around $20, $40 fixed fee, and they're going to receive pretty bad exchange rates. But it's very interesting because they're actually both sending money in the opposite directions. So what if we could actually take those two transactions, net them, and essentially avoid all international money flow? Well, welcome to PeerTransfer, the solution. So we're going to save money and a lot of headaches to John and Nancy. We are an online international money transfer and global payments startup out of MIT, built upon a patent-pending technology that serves individuals and small businesses in their international global payments and money transfer needs with a solution that is much more convenient and lower cost than traditional banking. In fact, we're going to save John $3,000 and Nancy $500 by spending 5 minutes in our website. This is a multi-billion market. We're initially going to focus in North America and Europe, and specifically in the international student market by partnering with universities. And we have the right team. We have a very experienced team with experience in global banking, in HSBC, JP Morgan, and the right support from executives from the industry, PayPal, Western Union. In fact, we have already been regulated. We are operational. We have revenues and profitable customers. And we're here to raise $500,000 in seed funding to be able to take PeerTransfer to the next level. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We're improving on time, definitely. Good. So I'm going to ask, 6% please to come here to join us. because it's a time that our jury will make some questions to our presenters. Please just stand there in front of the line, please. Yeah. Okay. In order. Well done. Okay. So time for questions. Xavier Lazarus is here. Yeah. Hello, Xavier.
Hello. So I have a question for Jom Cosmetics. You told us that you were targeting mass market. So could you be a little bit more specific about your distribution network? Will it be more in the Walmarts of the world that you will find your cosmetic products, or more in these niche distribution networks like Body Shop?
We're talking about the mass market because there is actually a huge gap in terms of ethnic haircare product being distributed on the ethnic market. The problem with natural products at the moment, they are only on the niche market. They are not on the mass market. So we saw the gap there. We want to distribute our products via the mass market, mass marts.
Thanks for that short answer. I appreciate that. Second question, Phil Sanderson. Hello,
Thanks. Right, my question is for MotherApp. Can you talk about your distribution strategy and the competitive environment, how you're going to get your service out to all these corporate companies who want to get applications out on all the mobile platforms?
Yeah, sure. We really rely on the reseller. Actually, we are closing a reseller contract in Japan, for example, with KDDI, which is the second largest mobile operators in Japan. And they're estimating that, for the first year, the revenue is going to be 800K. For the second year, it's going to be $2 million US. I'm sorry, what is the next question?
Just about the competition as well.
Yeah. They are we have some competitors. The most famous one is for the phone gap, but we are actually a lot easier to use. And actually, I think for the MotherApp, we create an iPhone app on the iPhone, but for our competitors, they're actually based on the web browser. And so it seems like using native apps, but actually it's just a web browser inside. So they are betting on the web as the major platforms, but we are not betting. We are relying on the SDK itself. And this is, I don't have time to explain, but this is a very fundamental difference between the technology and approaches.
Okay, hope it was clear. Jim is going to ask third question to NEG Networks Technologies. Go ahead.
I understand a lot of the business model is based on selling advertising that'll run in the bar. And I'm wondering how you would go about building an ad network and actually selling to the advertisers. Is that something you will directly do yourself, or will there be third parties involved in bringing advertising to the end bar in NTalker?
Okay. NTalker, on the one side, we work with publishers. We collect data. We are not, our business model, revenue model is not online advertisement. We provide data, user behavior targeting data to the online ads agency. So we take the 15 to 20% of the whole industry revenue. They are data provider. We are not do the online campaigns.
Okay. Thank you. Mr. David Garrofe is going to ask for Nordic Sonar. Please, thank you.
Mr. Raibo, I have read that you want to convince your competitors to become partners. How do you convince, how will you convince them?
Thank you.
We have been in a discussion with our competitors because we are trying to open the new market where there is no forward-looking sonars actively used in a big market. So we have been talking, kind of partnering them with in talks or negotiations with insurance companies, because we have got some first feedback that insurance companies are interested to push forward our technology also, but also raising awareness about the technology itself and the possibilities.
Okay, let's go ahead with Orpheus Medical. Andrea, hello.
Hello. Good presentation to a painful subject. Based on your business plan, your new treatment methodology will not increase the number of procedures that can already be performed. Therefore, you are aiming to replace existing methodologies, if I understand that correctly. For example, the rubber band methodology. Now, my question is, you don't speak very much about your sales strategy, your go-to-market strategy, and how you will convince doctors to really go and change that. So if you can maybe just elaborate on your sales versus practitioner sales strategy and how you want to go and do about it.
Well, we've been speaking to other GI companies and basically learning about their sales forces and how they work. And basically, we came to the conclusion that a sales force of about 50 people will be sufficient to market to the gastroenterologists. There's about 6,000 of them in the U.S., and we'll be getting a great reception from them. From our formal market survey, we learned that basically we had a resounding yes on adoption of our technology if they can achieve $200 in profit from the procedure. From our advice, that profit is about $240.
Thank you. It's time for the last question, PeerTransfer. Noah? Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Well done presentation. You got the message across well in the 3 minutes, which is impressive.
Not easy.
It's lunchtime almost, so.
Yeah, exactly. So my question really is, how do you, from a go-to-market and an operational perspective, scale the business? Because you're taking these transaction fees, which require a lot of transactions to make a meaningful amount of revenue, and you're also geographically limited by where you've gotten your licenses. So how do you take this to a large market and grow it into a big business?
Sure. So our go-to-market strategy, taking into account we're actually moving money and large amounts, is actually partnering with the universities, so becoming their payment processor for the international tuition payments. And then basically it will be the university telling the student pay through PeerTransfer. And they actually reduce their overheads and administrative expenses. The student saves money. And then from then on, we just extend, stretch, capture the lifetime value of that customer that we engage initially through the university in a trusted method. And then afterwards, when they go back to their country, they use us. And just to give you an order of magnitude, typical university in the US, MIT, Harvard, Stanford, 5,000 international students, that represents 100 million in funds transferred every year, which for us is 1 million. And kind of the bigger picture, just in the US, is 12 billion, the international tuition market. It's currently unserved.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. Thank you all for your time and effort today. And time now for lunch, as you were saying. It's 2 p.m., so we'll be meeting at 4:30 for the fourth and last elevator pitch. And as we said before, at 8, we will know about results. Thank you again. See you later on.